Okay, so now we have to create the little bandings here. I'm gonna go on the, sit on this. So it's out of this 3/4. So what I've done is I've measured basically a 1/2 inch in and a 1/2 inch in. It's basically going to give us a little bit of a 1/4 inch little banding that we can just wrap on the edge here. One will sit over the top and one will come down and be flush at the bottom. So I measured it all out, indicated where I got to cut it off. And so we've got my table saw all set up, ready to go. And what we're going to try and do, I think, instead of cutting along that line and then cutting along this line, I think we're just going to cut along this line and we're just going to nibble our way slowly in until, it'll take us about 4 or 5 passes, slowly nibble our way in to get to that line. Rather than doing trying to do, one cut on that line and then one cut on that line and then have the whole thing slide out. I worry about, it getting caught and kicking back at me, whatever. So I think we might just do a little bit at a time and just to work my way in and eat it away. So that's what we're going to do. Here goes the first pass. So now we're going to reset the blade. Eighth of an inch closer. Now we're doing our second pass. So we stopped because for some reason my blade had come a little loose. I started to cut a little weird, so I had to stop. Make sure my blade stayed nice and tight. And now I think I've got it. We'll try it again. And if you'll notice, it's not cutting all the way quite through. That means I'm moving just a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch. But that's okay. I can just take this off and trim it up. And that's what we'll do, and then we'll come back for another pass. Fourth pass, might not be the final pass. I think I'm going to come up just a tad short of where I want to be, but that's okay. Okay, so now we've got our corner pieces. Okay, that will just literally, you know, the shelf will be here and it'll just slide in there. Got them cut, ready to go. A little bit of sanding, a little bit of finish work there, and then we got to cut these to length so that they fit, you know, in these different dimensions. But otherwise, these are ready to go. We'll get those cut up on the next one and fit roughly, and we'll go from there.